This is the unwritten truth, the business of oppression. They don't sell freedom, they sell the illusion of it. Because in America, oppression isn't just historical, it's profitable. Every tier, every headline, every stereotype, all of it generates revenue. They learned early, you don't need chains when you can sell struggle. And somewhere between slavery and Silicon Valley, pain became a product line. Welcome to the business of oppression, where your trauma keeps the lights on and your culture fuels someone else's bottom line. Act 1, the foundation of profit.
Let's rewind. In 1865, slavery ends on paper. But those who owned the system weren't about to walk away from their most valuable resource, free labor. So they rebranded it. The 13th Amendment, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, shall exist. There it is, the loophole that turned plantations into prisons. Overnight, the same black men who were once enslaved became criminals, arrested for loitering, vagrancy, or simply being unemployed. Convict leasing followed. States made millions renting out inmates to private companies, railroads, coal mines, cotton fields. The names changed, but the model didn't. That system evolved. By the early 1900s, prison populations became the new workforce, building America from the inside out. And by the 21st century, the game went corporate. The players? Private prisons like CoreCivic and GEO Group, publicly traded companies whose profits depend on full cells and longer sentences. Every arrest, every conviction, every life reduced to a number is another dividend check cashed, because justice in America has a quarterly report. Act 2, from prisons to pop culture.
But the business of oppression doesn't stop behind bars. When slavery became too obvious, they started packaging it. Hollywood found its formula. Keep the black image dangerous, broken, or comedic, never free. Movies became marketing. From Birth of a Nation to Training Day, the message stayed the same. Blackness equals chaos, and chaos sells tickets. Music, the same game, new packaging. Record labels discovered that trauma had a rhythm. They turned pain into playlists. Poverty became aesthetic, and rebellion became merch. You think it's just art, but they study what keeps you streaming. Labels sign the same story in different faces. Poverty, violence, lust, over and over again. Because a conscious mind doesn't buy what a distracted one will. And when algorithms replaced A and R's, data became the new overseer. The system doesn't care what you love, it only cares what you click. Every viral video of tragedy, every meme of suffering creates engagement, and engagement is currency. Our pain is profitable. Our outrage is monetized. Every protest becomes content. Every death becomes ad revenue. Act 3, the new plantation, corporate America.
Today, oppression wears a suit. It doesn't need a whip. It has a brand strategy. Corporations learn that diversity sells, as long as it doesn't disrupt the system. They'll post a black square, then donate to politicians writing anti-black policy. They'll sell Black Lives Matter t-shirts, made in factories paying workers pennies. This is capitalism in blackface. Representation without redistribution, visibility without value. Because in the business of oppression, progress is performance. They give you seats at the table, but not the recipe for the wealth it serves. And while we debate inclusion, they own the infrastructure. Every ad, every trending cause, every diversity initiative is designed to do one thing: protect the profit. Look closer at corporate America, and you'll see the plantation redesigned. The sharecropper became the influencer, the field became the feed, and the overseer became the algorithm. Every click builds their field of data, harvested, packaged, and sold to advertisers who feed the same system that created your frustration in the first place. That's the loop. They keep you angry enough to engage, but never informed enough to escape.
So here's the truth, they'll never market. The system doesn't need your permission to profit from your pain. It just needs your participation. But awareness is the first rebellion, because once you understand the business model, you can break it. Support Black-owned media. Circulate your dollar where your value isn't exploited, but expanded. Turn attention into action, and never forget, the same system that studied your struggle fears your strategy. This is the unwritten truth. They turned oppression into an industry, and every generation that doesn't question it keeps it alive. Follow at Official Black Knowledge and download the Black Knowledge app, because the first step to liberation is knowing what keeps you enslaved.